We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. That princess on your screen, her name is Amelia Cole, but she's popularly known as Leah. Princess Leah is Quicksilver's niece. The same Quicksilver who sang the theme song for this channel. Princess Leah, she is 6 years old today. Princess Leah, I know that your family, they're going to be ensuring that you have a wonderful birthday today, and may you live to see a whole heap more. In the news today, first up, I'm going to show you a video of two hoodlums breaking into a house at a gated community in St. James. I am told that they break into 4 houses that day. Keep on watching, and when that video is finished, we are going to be continuing today's journey. We are at Withorn in the parish of Westmoreland. So when we start, continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this trip to Montego Bay with me. And talking about break-ins, on Thursday night, April 25, about 7 o'clock, the operators of Dealers Meats and Grocery at Main Street in Prairie St. Anne, they securely locked it up and went away. When they returned the next morning, they realized that it was broken into. The grill at the front was cut and the glass broken out of the front door. We are told that video footage showed a hoodlum entered the supermarket and stole cigarettes, liquor, and an undetermined amount of cash. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Over in Montego Bay, on Friday night, April 26, about 7 o'clock, the operators of Colors of Jamaica gift shop at Crane Boulevard in the Fairview area of Montego Bay in St. James, they securely locked it up and went away. About 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, less than an hour after the store was locked, video footage captured a hoodlum who used a hammer to break out a side glass window of the store. The hoodlum, he then used the same hammer to break a glass window leading into an office. The hoodlum, he then entered the office and stole cash from 2 drawers. We are told that cash amounting to over 10,000 United States dollars was stolen. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Just like that. Now, in yesterday's video, I told you about the death of that lady on your screen, Mrs. Elaine Crooks. She was a 58-year-old physical education teacher at the Green Island High School in Hanover, and she died less than 2 days after she was given what investigators are saying was the wrong injection. I did not say expired injection. I said the wrong injection. Now, if you look on the screen, there is the correct name for the injection that she was given. I had left out the R yesterday. Dr. Adrianna Hamilton, the consultant who administered the injection, she was charged for manslaughter, and there is a debate in the comment section as to whether or not Dr. Hamilton should have been charged. Now, I am not here saying whether or not Dr. Hamilton is guilty of an offense, but hear me out. Some persons were saying that it's negligence and it was not a willful act, so she should not have been charged. I beg to disagree. If it was a willful act, she would have been charged for murder. It's because it's negligence why she was charged for manslaughter. Now, in yesterday's video, I used an analogy about a taxi driver. So let me continue using a taxi driver. For the persons who are saying that she should not be charged because it's negligence, are you saying that if a taxi driver is driving along the road and because of his negligence he met in an accident and someone died, he should not be charged for manslaughter? So what are you saying? The taxi driver should be charged, but the doctor should not? As for how the trial will go, that's a different matter. The evidence will be laid in court, and that evidence that the prosecution presents, it will be contested, and it's a jury who will be deciding on guilt or innocence. Are you following me? Moving right along.
Don't pick that.
Now, in this next incident, this one took place yesterday afternoon, Saturday, April 27, about 2:15. It took place at the Western Union in the vicinity of the Portmore Town Centre in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that an unarmed security officer and the cashier, they were in the establishment when 4 hoodlums entered. The hoodlums, they pulled guns and they proceeded to rob the cashier of cash. Whilst the robbery was in progress, a lady in her early 40s, she entered the Western Union to do some business. The hoodlums, they robbed her of 2 cell phones. They then made good their escape on foot in the area. Just like that. This next incident, sad indeed. It took place Friday night, April 26, almost 12 midnight. It took place at Top Lincoln in the Grangeville area of Westmoreland. That youngster on your screen, his name is Jamiel Richardson. On June 3 coming up, Jamiel, he will be celebrating his 9th birthday. He lived with his mother in a 3-apartment board house at Top Lincoln. So what we are learning is that Jamiel and his 29-year-old mother, Sharon, they were at home when Sharon, she claimed that she went outside to urinate. She's claiming that when she returned, she realized that the house was on fire. As a result, she raised an alarm. Residents of the area, they tried, but they were unable to put out the blaze. A unit from the Savannah Lamar fire station responded, but they were only able to do cooling down operation. Young Jamiel, he was found lying on his back inside the bathroom area of the house. He was DEAD. We are told that investigators, they are of the view that this fire was as a result of an electrical short circuit. The police, they have taken the mother into custody and it is likely that she will be charged for negligence. We are told that her claim that she had gone outside to urinate may not be true, and it is suspected that she may have left Jamiel alone in the house and gone on the road. Sad indeed. In this incident, we are learning that a security guard, his name is Kemar Johnson. He was 26 years old and he lived at Barrett Hall in the Lilliput area of St. James. Like I said, Kemar, he was a security guard and he normally worked at a nightclub in St. James. Kemar was scheduled to work last night at 7 o'clock, but he did not turn up for work. We are told that one of his co-workers who work at the nightclub with Kemar, he tried calling him to find out why he was not at work, but without success. We are told that Kemar's father, he was contacted and he was told that Kemar, he was not answering his telephone. As a result, the father went to Kemar's house and looked through a window. What the father saw shocked him. As a result, The father, he kicked off the front door, which was locked from the inside, and went into the house. Kemar, he had a piece of electrical cord tied to his neck and tied to the grill at the window. His father loosened the cord and tried to revive his son, but it was too late. Kemar, he was already DEAD. The police, they were called, and when they processed this scene, no marks of violence was seen on Kemar's body. Investigations are continuing, but it is suspected that Kemar, he took his own 3 points. The question is, why? Sad indeed. In this next incident, a 33-year-old police corporal, he's in a serious condition in hospital after he saved a taxi driver's life. This is after an incident that took place yesterday morning, Saturday, April 27, shortly before 12 midday. It took place in front of a liquor store along West Henderson Boulevard in the Greater Portmore area of St. Catherine. We are learning that the taxi driver, he's in his early 40s, and he was on the hustle driving a white Toyota Probox motor car. He stopped in front of the liquor store and he was about to exit the car when a grey Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. 2 hoodlums jumped out of the Axio. One of them pulled a gun and opened gunfire at the taxi driver. He received gunshot wounds to his head and his right hand. The hoodlum, he was about to pump more bullets into the taxi driver when the police corporal, who was in his vehicle nearby, he saw what was happening and he challenged the hoodlum. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at the policeman, and he and his crony, they ran back to the Axio and made good their escape. When the shooting subsided, it was realized that the corporal, he was shot. He received gunshot wounds to the right side of his hip. He managed to drive himself to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. The taxi driver, he was also rushed to a hospital where he too was also admitted in a serious condition. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one took place yesterday morning, Saturday, April 27, about a few minutes after 11 o'clock. It took place at New Road in the flankers area of St. James. We are learning that guy on your screen, his name is Randy McNeil, but he was popularly known as Teacha. Teacha, he was a shop owner and he lived at Providence Heights in the flankers area. We are told that Teacha and one of his sons, they were walking along Peace Corner in the flankers community when he was approached by 2 hoodlums. The hoodlums, they pulled guns, and one of them said to Teacha, "Revenge, P-hole." You know what that means? One of the hoodlums said to Teacha, "Revenge, P-hole." The hoodlums, they then opened gunfire at him. Teacha, he ran off, and the hoodlums chased him to New Road, still firing shots at him. Teacha, he fell to the ground, and one of the hoodlums went over him and pumped several more bullets into his body. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. From all indication, Teacha, he died on the spot. Luckily, his son was not hurt. The police, they were called in, and when they processed this crime scene, 10.45 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, for tell a friend, for tell a friend. about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what our country this will be.